Bless you, honey. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday, and welcome to Thursday Theme. My Thursday theme is put a lid on it. So everything I have today has a lid. So it's either glass, ceramic, I have some stone, and I have a metal, like a gold filigree little trinket box. So an old one. So everything today with a lid. I have leather too. So they have lids on them too. So thank you for joining me today. My name is Stacy. I am coming to you from Arizona, north of Phoenix. And I love vintage glass. That's my first and foremost love. But anything vintage really catches my eye. I also pick up a few contemporary items and put them in my show. For the most part, a lot of what I sell is vintage glass, vintage ceramics. I do a little dabble in some vintage jewelry. So thanks for coming in and welcome. I'm going to see if we have any pre-bids real quick. No pre-bids, so we'll just go alphabetically down the line. If you see anything in the shop that you'd like me to pull up first, let me know. I'm happy to do that. But it looks like today the very first thing is a little trinket box. So let me get that on the stage, get you guys turned around. And oh, by the way, as you can see in my host notes, I do bundle shipping and return any overages over $1. I've been shipping a lot of glass for many years, so a lot of what I have today is heavy and big glass. So we will take good care of it for you. Okay, thank you. All right, here we go. So the first thing we have is this adorable little 3-footed trinket box. I don't know what it is about 3-footed items, but if you know me, I always love the feet. Um, I'm not sure, I can't remember what the two arrows mean, but it is number 44 out of 149. It is a beautiful little trinket footed dish. There is some gold loss around. It looks like it might have had a gold band around the inner part of this, but it's interesting. The top or the side gold band is still there, and so it is on the base as well. I love this rounded base. Look at the gold accents around the edge, just a little hint of pink, some beautiful flowers, and that's going to start at 12 and it's running. What is everybody up to today on your Thursday? I'm just up to doing this. This is my Thursday thing. All right. I know I got started a little bit early, so it might be a little while before we get some friends in. There are a few other shows on right now, and I popped into. Always good stuff going on Knickknacks. My next item is this gorgeous alabaster and mother of pearl inlay. It is also reticulated, meaning it has these little openings on the side. It's in great shape. There's some residue from a sticker. The thing about this is you've got to be careful scratching it with anything because it will leave marks. It is carved, and I don't know if you can hear it's kind of a stone. There is a slight little chip there. I don't know if that's just part of when they carved. It doesn't really do anything in terms of how it looks, but it's gorgeous. It's heavy. It's $8 start, and it's running. I'm going to be gone on the weekend so I won't have my Monday show. I'm going to go to Laughlin, not to gamble. Hi, lady. Welcome in. Um, my husband has a business, and so we're going to go take the trailer and go camping. So I won't be back until next Thursday theme show. And I'm thinking next Thursday's theme show, guys, I'm going to do mermaids next to the pool. It's been nice out here. If the weather sticks, I may just sell some of my mermaid collection next to the pool. Here's another stone, alabaster carved stone trinket dish. Everything today has a lid on it. This has a lid. It's pink. It's got a little marbling in the stone. It has this decal of light flowers. It is in great shape. Has the remnants of its original sticker there. And this is an $8 start. Let's get that on the turntable. Hello, Deb. Welcome in. Let's see if I can get this moving here. There we go. Hello, English Rose. Why is that not working? Is it not plugged in? Oh, yep. There we go. There it is. And this is going to start at 8 and it's running. Today we're doing everything, put a lid on it, everything with a lid. So if it has a lid, it's in here. It's amazing when you go searching for things with lids, how many things with lids you actually have. Hi, Arlene. Did I say you hi? I can't remember. Take a look in the shop. If there's anything that you would like me to pull up right away, let me know. I've only run a couple of items. I ran this, and what else did I run? Oh, I ran this cute little trinket box too. If you're interested in either of those, I can rerun them. All right. Next item is this beautiful vintage powder jar, and it has this celluloid plastic. It's on there really good. Hold on. I've had it off. There we go. Just had good suction. You can see it's very old. It's not Bakelite. I did test it. It says it's nylon elastic, trimmed with nylon elastic. I don't know. I love the little like thumbprints almost in these on the edges here. It's got this. It does say height. That there's the high CH in the bottom there. It has a straw mark. That's not a crack. Beautiful, beautiful little powder jar. I love the marbling on the top. So gorgeous. And then just the scallop work. Look at how fancy that looks. That'd be nice on a dresser setting there. So $15 start on the powder jar. Is everyone having a good day? I know here it's still morning. It's 9:30 my time. I know a lot of you are back east, so you're looking at more as the 12:30 time. There we go. Thank you for looking at that. What else do we have? Oh, I have a piece of antique silver plate. I actually have two of these. This probably most likely it could be English. Look at this. It's gorgeous. It's pressed glass versus etched. So the rose is pressed into the glass. It's not etched, meaning carved. You can see a little straw mark there. Beautiful roses on the panels on the outside. This one does have some flea bite chipping on the base. You can just see little tiny, but it doesn't really affect how it displays. It has this gorgeous little ornate wire handle. And then the lid, and I don't think the lid comes off, has this nice scroll work here. You can see it's kind of silver plate. Here's the lid here. So it's like a condiment jam jar. It has the little slot for the spoon. It's just, whoops, amazing. It didn't break. It's just that came out. I don't know why. Oh, it's probably because it's kind of lopsided and it just needs to be, the tension needs to be readjusted on it. There you go. Now it stays in. So that's going to start at 18. Sugar, jam, relish, candies. You can put your candies with your little spoon in there and dip it out. It just needs to be polished up a little bit. And possibly the handle shaped a little bit better too. It's old. We all have little things that we need fixed when we get older for sure, right? Hi, Cindy. Welcome in. Take a look in the show or my shop. If there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. All right, here is a sweet Art Deco. It is marked 24 karat gold plate on here. So it is brushed with gold plate. It is metal. Look at this. It's just stunning. In the shape of a heart. And look at the old silk inside. Look at that. It's old. Beautiful. It has 3 feet, which I love. It is marked here, patent pending. And then it says 4, but I don't see. And this is for old, guaranteed 24 karat gold plate. Very Art Nouveau. I said Art Deco. I meant Art Nouveau. Had the softer lines. Art Deco being a little bit more geometric. Hi, Navy Mama. Welcome in. It's going to start at 20, and there it's going. And it does have a lid. Everything has a lid today. I love doing the theme shows because I end up pulling stuff that normally you might not put together, like this with glass, but it gives it a little more variety in the show. Hi, Sunny. Welcome in. So you kind of get a mishmash of stuff, but mostly vintage. Mostly vintage stuff. How about a sweet little Japanese blue and white trinket dish? Look at that. Has those beautiful little cherry blossoms on it. Did I say black and white? I meant blue and white. It's a Japanese, made in Japan, little lidded trinket box. Starting at, whoops, get over there. Doesn't want to cover the hole. There we go. $5, and it's running. I have some Fenton today. I have some L.E. Smith, some Federal, Indiana, Westmoreland, Jeanette Glass. I have a little bit of everything. Hi, B. Brown. Welcome in. And some stuff that I don't even know who the maker is. Some Victorian. Look at this bead. It's a little ceramic trinket or ringed box is what they call it. It does have some crazing, which is just aged. Look at the sweet little girl on the finial here. She's got some blue flowers. She has some blue flowers in her hair. She's just sitting on that. It's got a little bum crack there. The lid is in great condition. And so is the base. No chipping. No cracks in there other than the crazing. There's a really hard to read mark on the bottom. I think it says 1732, which must be the number of the mold. And then there's this mark here. Not sure who made it. I could not find information on her, but she's going to start at 10 and she's running. Cute little Easter item. You could put some candies in her, put her in a little Easter basket. Hi, Lisby. Welcome in. If there's anything you'd like me to show you, let me know. I'm happy to do that. Hope your Thursday's going well, Lisby. This is my theme for today. Anything with a lid made it into the show today. I love this piano. I don't know who made it. It's not marked. It does have a patent applied for embossing on it. It is a grand piano, and the lid comes off. So it could be a candy dish. There's one tiny, very tiny flea bite right there. The base is perfect. There's no problems. The feet are in great condition. It would be great to put something colorful in there. It is probably very old glass. It does have some of those old glass anomalies, some flea bites and some stretching of the glass that happens. And it is going to start at 12, and it is running. If you know anybody that's a musician or loves piano or plays piano, it might be a great little addition to their collection. I've had a few pianos, ceramic pianos. This piano, I have a piano baby, but she doesn't have a lid on her, so she didn't make the show today. Thanks for looking at that. And here's a beautiful little crystal. Beautiful, heart-shaped. It has these little flowers and grid marked in here in pressed. Here is the lid. No problems there. Here is the base. Great little trinket box, trinket dish. Here is the back. In great condition, no chips, no condition issues. Heart-shaped, and $8 start, and it's running. There goes my phone doing the glitch. Yeah, it's about there, not quite 30 minutes in. It starts the glitchy. All righty, thank you for looking at that one. Okay, this next guy, he is so crazy. He is so good. He is a Cracker Barrel. There's the mark on the bottom. Cracker Barrel turquoise frog with a sombrero lid, and he is a juicer. You see the holes there and the reamer right here. Hi, Shava. You would juice him, and that would fall into the bottom. There's his back. He's spotted. And then you could pour the juice out his mouth. He also would make an amazing, and I have been displaying him in my kitchen. He just is an amazing display piece as well. I love his sombrero. I was going to put him in a jewelry show and put like some bracelets and some rings in the bottom of him. He would be great for that too. Hi, Kay Wilson. Welcome in. But isn't he amazing? Cracker Barrel Ceramic Frog Juicer with the sombrero. $18 start, and he is running. I love him. I got him at an estate sale. I paid up for him. My son thought I was crazy, but I couldn't resist. I knew there was going to be somebody out there that loves him as much as I do. All right. Thank you for looking at him. And then we have another crystal lid candy dish. This one I left the tape on the lid. This one has flowers. It could be, hi Angela, it could be Princess House. I mean, it gives me those vibes. I just have it taped because I'm afraid when I pick them up, I'm going to accidentally lose the lid, which if you've dealt with this kind of thing, you know that can be easy to do. But let me show you that she is fine on the inside. I'm just double checking and looking with you. Lid looks fine. Yeah, because these scalloped pieces, they move a lot on top of the scallops, and you just want to make sure that they're protected. But beautiful. It is 4-footed. It even has floral accents on the back, on the base of it. $8 start for that. Beautiful little candy dish. We have Easter coming up. Be great to put some little candied Easter eggs in there. So for those of you that normally come into my shows, I don't have a Monday weekly find show this week, but I will be back on Thursday with Mermaids by the Pool. I'm going to sell Mermaids by the Pool, guys. How about this Federal Glass? This one is the kind of a blue-green iridized canister. This is the tallest canister. These are called show-off canisters. A lot of people thought these were L.E. Smith, but they are Federal Glass. They come in yellow. I think there's some other colors. First time finding this color, but it is the tallest one at 9.5 inches. It's going to start at 25, and it is running. Great shape. Has its gasket here. It's a little dirty, but it is all there. No chips, no issues. This is very rainbowy color. I love it. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. Stay. Put that down. How about some Fenton? I don't think it would be one of my shows without a piece of Fenton, but I have 2 pieces of Fenton today. I have a sugar and a creamer. They are milk glass hobnail. These, I believe, are called the sawtooth pattern with that on the top. This one is marked Fenton with the embossment there. They both have lids on them. That's why I picked them for the show. They are marked, which means they were post 1973-ish. The creamer has the handle and the lid. The sugar is no handles with a lid. And they are going to start at 28 for the pair. You get them both. Hello, Share Bear. Welcome in. And I know hi. Bob's daughter. Hello. Welcome in. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Please tell me your name. I know you're Finds by Bob's daughter, Sharon. I thought it was Sharon, but I didn't want to say that because I thought it was Sharon. Thank you so much for coming in. Let's do a raid prize. We're going to do this little Japanese trinket box for $1. Again, when we do this, it's just to celebrate the raid because it is such a nice thing when you get a raid from somebody and they share the love with you. And this is just to say thank you. Don't feel obligated to bid. I'm going to edit this item real quick to show $1. And we're going to run it for $1 in case there's somebody that's interested in it. Uh-oh, it won't let me. I'm going to have to restart the auction first. Okay, there we go. Now I can edit it to $1. So let's do that to say thank you for the raid. And let's get it up on the stage. It is a blue and white. These are cherry blossoms, no issues, sweet little trinket box marked made in Japan. And it is running. Thank you for your bid, Sharon. It is sweet. Gotta love our raids. It is like my favorite thing, almost. Just sharing my friends, with other people's shows. Oh, I left it on 20 seconds. Oh, well. It's a sweet little box. Thank you, Sharon. It's sweet. I love the blue and white, don't you? Hi, Hidden House. Welcome in. We'll get that going to you today. I appreciate you. Hope you have a great day and had a great show. Guys, if you don't follow Finds by Bob's daughter, please do. I've been in her shows a lot. She has great stuff, and I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, next item, another little tiny trinket box. This one's in Avon. It has a little decal. It says a gift of love. And it is Avon. It's marked here on the inside out. Let's turn it this way so you can see it. Over 24% full lead crystal and then Avon. So this would be a cute little, just a ring trinket box or necklace. You could give it as a gift in the little trinket box. $4 start on that. It is 3 by 2 inches. Take a look in the shop, my friends. If you see something you'd like me to pull up right away, please let me know. Anything I've already run, I'm happy to run again. I do bundle shipping and return overages. We'll take good care of you. And thank you for looking at that. Got some pre-bids, so let's go back in and we'll run some pre-bids. I like to do those right away. We've got this Jeannette glass. Great. Now, just so you know, I'm hoping, Angela, you do know that Jeannette glass, these are flashed. If you look closely on the lid, you can see it is flashed this blue color, but this has got some really good flashing. It's intact. There are no wear marks to it. Just be careful if you're washing these that you don't scrub on them. You will scrub the color off of them. So this one happens to be a teal color. It's starting at 12 with the pre-bid. It is running. I love it. It's got the little shell on the top. It has the grape leaves. Those almost look like, I guess those are grape leaves. It's got the grapes. It's got these cute little feet on it. They are just amazing. All right. Thank you, Ziada Angela. Then my next pre-bid item is this beautiful Indiana glass. This is an amber. It is diamond, the diamond pattern or princess pattern. Princess diamond pattern, whatever you want to call it. It does have this pointed finial. It is pressed with this beautiful design. It has a pre-bid on it right now. There's a little straw mark right there, which is typical with the vintage glass. There are no problems with the lid. Here is the base. Might be one little tiny flea bite right there, but otherwise in excellent condition. Here is the base. That one is starting at 20 with the pre-bid, and it is running. Hi, Fragile. How are you today? Good to see you. We've got some nice vintage glass today. Hello, D. Holgate. Welcome in. Take a look. Right now I'm just doing my pre-bids, but take a look and see if there's anything else that you'd like me to show you, even if I run it. Thank you, Ziada Angela. The next one, I just got this one. I've never seen this color before, but this is also, it's a good thing I cleaned it. It's still got some paper towel in there. It's an octagonal paneled, or so 8-sided paneled blue candy dish. Excellent condition, no issues. Here's the lid. Hi, Blue Baby Michelle. Blues Baby, sorry. This is in excellent condition as well. Indiana glass, 8-sided lidded candy dish. It has a pre-bid. It's going to start at 18 and it is running. I'm going to have to really package well for Ziada. She's got some beautiful heavy glass. She always has some good taste in there. I think you're close to me, aren't you, Angela? I think you're one state away from me. Thank you. It's beautiful. I just got it, and there it goes. And the last thing so far that I can see, I might have more. I have a pre-bid on this amazing piece here. Westmoreland. This is the satin blue. So it's a satin blue color that Westmoreland is known for. It is the Argonaut candy dish. It has this shell finial, this beautiful shell scalloping on the top. It has no chipping, maybe one little tiny. Now that's not a flea bite, that's a bubble because I don't even feel it. Beautiful there. And then this beaded edging on it, another little bubble right there. And it has 3 feet. And look at the feet. Gorgeous, gorgeous little dolphin fish feet. And then that shell embossment is carried around. And look at those little, even these little shells or these little fronds, maybe seaweed. It's just stunning. It is not even up to stage. It would be helpful if I move it to stage. It is going to start at $45. It does have a pre-bid for the Westmoreland Blue Satin Argonaut 3-footed candy dish. It's running. It just has its own shine to it, doesn't it? It is so beautiful. I love their satin glass, especially in blue. Thank you, Ziada. Angela's got, it's not, there it goes. Bling. Thank you so much. I'm sad to see it go. It's so beautiful. All right. Hello, Full Coats. Welcome in. All right. So we're back to going in order on my auction. I do have this beautiful little, it's an Italian cherub lidded trinket. It's cream, and then they've done this wash of blue over the top of it. This is the lid in great condition. There are no chips to that. Here is the base. It's a very lightweight porcelain. It's got a nice sheen on it. It is signed L. Allen in great condition with those cute little cherubs. And it's going to start at $6. It does have a bid on it. Good morning, Christina. How are you? How is life in California? Hello, Unique around the corner. Thank you, English Rose. It's so beautiful. It's so soft. I like the glaze that they have on that. It's so soft. And of course, who can resist the cherubs? Let's see what's next. All right, I'm gonna move these to stage for you, but I have to reach behind me. There are 3 of them, and I gotta rearrange my stage for you. But this is a stunning set. Oh man. And even though one of them doesn't really have a lid on it, the other 2 kind of, a stopper is kind of a lid, and this has a lid. So we did make the cut. It is vintage Italian. It's a set of 3. They're cobalt, hand painted, gilded dresser set. So in the dresser set, let me get my glasses back on so I can see. We have the perfume. The atomizer has hardened. The rubber in the atomizer is hardened, so it's not squishable, but you can get a replacement fairly easy. Here it is. There are no other issues with it. Beautiful Italian hand painted. This one is the powder jar. I mean, I can believe my luck in finding a set of all 3. And here is the lid in great condition. A little dusty. It's been on my shelf. And then you have the cologne or perfume bottle. The stopper does have some wear to the gold on top, but it still works. And there is the perfume bottle. Gold, maybe a little wear right there, probably from picking it up. And here's the base. So no chips on this at all. Some wear on the gold and a hardened atomizer. This one is going to start at $55. It does have a bid on it. It is running. Thank you, Ziada, for your bid. Well worth it for sure at that price. I'm going to be sad to see you getting all my nice pieces, Ziada. I love it, but I guess it's time that I don't need to see them anymore. I've had these for a while. I was posting on one of my groups, and they asked the question of, do you have a hard time letting go of your stuff? Do you keep it? And I said, well, I like to keep it and appreciate it for like a day or 2 years. Right? It's just that I love glass. And so when I get some beautiful stuff, I have a hard time listing it because I like looking at it. I know, right, Ziada? All right, let's see what we've got next. Beautiful little Jeanette glass. This one is not flashed. It is the pink. I did put on there. It does have a chip right here. It's on the underside, so it's not very noticeable. But here is the bowl. Everything's good and perfect there in that little cube pattern. I'm not sure what that cube is. What the term is. I know that Fostoria made that too. This one comes up as Jeanette, I think, because it's pink, but it's going to start at 12 and it is running. Take a look in the shop if you just came in. If there's anything you'd like me to pull up and show you, I'm happy to do that. Let's put you back up there. All right. Next we have this beautiful swan, also Jeanette glass in clear. I got to get my lipstick tube to demo it for you. It is a powder box. And it is a lipstick holder. So the lipstick fits right there in the back of the swan. Just perfectly. Just sits right in there. So you have your lipstick in the swan. It does have this zigzag pattern, but this is perfectly okay on the lid. And we do have one slight, can you see that? Just the edge. It's kind of hard to see. I feel a little bit of a chip there on the outside. There, maybe that's easier. You can kind of see it. That's the hard thing about these little zigzags is when you put it down, if you don't set it just right on the zigzags, sometimes you'll get some chipping there, but it's going to start at 12 and it is running. I do have a few things with lids in the Buy It Now, so be sure to look in there. Got some Limoges in there, so if you like it, I can get it out and show it to you. I don't have it out with me today, but hello, Vintage. Ashtray lover. I have an ashtray, but it's not in here. I can show it to you if you're interested. It's a Fenton milk glass, actually more of a cigar. It's got a little flower in the base. It's right behind me. We'll make an exception. It doesn't have a lid, but all right. We have the Ellie Smith Amber. Lid it. Hi, Mary J. This, I believe, is the mid-size one. So it would have a smaller one than this one and then a larger one. And this is the one that has the little bubble panels in it. Do you see how that bubbles right there? It does have its original gasket. There we go. Get that out for you. No issues there. Even the lid has little bubble panels on it. Here is the interior. Is that a flea bite? Nope. It must just be a little bubble or something. It's a little rough in there, but it just might be because this is pressed glass. But it otherwise in great condition. Ellie Smith Amber bubble. I'm going to call it a bubble canister. Hi, Lala Love. $12 start, and it is running. Oops. Come on. There it goes. Does anybody here like mermaid figurines? Because next Thursday, I think if I can get it together, I'm going to try to do my mermaid show before I go in for shoulder surgery. We'll see. And another Ellie Smith. This one is the panel in the beautiful blue. This is the smaller. I don't know if it's the smallest. It might be the middle-sized one. It does have a chip. It is 7.5 inches tall. It does have a chips on the lid, which you don't even see them when they're in. I have a whole set of Ellie Smith Amberina canisters, and I have 2 lids that are chipped, but they still display really nice as long as it's not on the outside, right? That's those chips. Beautiful blue color, 12 panel. Let me show you the base there. Nice desirable color, $15 start, and it is running. Let's see. All right, thank you for looking at that. This one is it does have a lid. It's a nifty, very old leather covered. I think I tested this. It is not Bakelite. It is embossed with the name Fred. It says a friendly welcome. So this is a leather top. You pull it off, and then it is a playing card holder. And I'm throwing in 2 vintage decks of cards to go in it, so they would just lay in it like this. This is a smaller one. This one, miniature playing cards made in Hong Kong. So you get both. This is French court cards. Both sets of cards. It does have this felt on the bottom. Just a neat little vintage playing card storage box, and it's going to start at 15 and it is running. Welcome back, Full Coats. All right. Thank you for looking at that. So that's my leather piece. I have another one of those block style. I don't know if this is Fostoria or Jeanette Glass. It is a beautiful teal colored candy dish. It has a chip on one point. Let's find that. I don't see that the chip is on the lid. So let's look at the base. I'm having a hard time finding the chip. If I put it in there, oh, there it is. I found it. It is right there. You see, just one point has a little chip, but this teal color is, oh my goodness. Let's light it up so you get a good feel for it. A teal colored candy dish. It could be Jeanette Glass. It could be Fostoria. I'm not sure, so I'm not saying. $15 start on that. It is running. Very Easter color, right? Spring color, like a teal green. So pretty. All right. Thanks for looking at that. Always take the lid off first. Don't move it with the lid on. That's what I've learned the hard way, right? How about this cute little, this is Jeanette Glass also. It is a Marigold Carnival. It has a little Cairn Terrier on the finial. His ear has a chip, but you really can't tell. It almost looks like his ear's supposed to be that shape, but there is a chip here. He's adorable. I have two of these dogs, real ones. They're black. They're what do they call it? Brindle. And I've had a Wheaton one of these too. And then they also make them in a red, but they are so cute. We've got a chip here. He's got a few little boo-boos, but he is adorable. I know you're probably thinking, well, why don't you keep him if you have Cairn Terriers? If you saw my Cairn Terrier collection, you would know why. $10 start for 20 seconds. It's running. He's a little powder box. Candy box, candy jar, whatever you'd like to call him. I may end up with him for that matter. All right, but he does have a lid, so he made the cut. All right. Here's another non-glass item. It is old, probably antique. It is Italian. It has a cherub on the front, wrapped in flowers, roses all the way around, tooled around the edges. It is marked with its original sticker, Roma, Campo Marzios. Here's E. Vagnozzi, Bomboniero, I don't know, Bombonier. Very old fabric. Some, wear on the edges. It could be a cigarette box, but I'm calling it just a box, trinket box, very old leather, genuine leather. It's going to start at $25 and it's running. The online they're selling for a lot more than this. I couldn't find this exact box, but that maker in leather, pretty popular. And it's lidded. Got its lid. Excuse me. Thank you. And then we've got this cute little, I'm going to edit this item real quick. Metal. Let me find where it is. Or it's a punched metal. It's got this cute little punched metal flower on the top in kind of a brass tone. And then the rest of it's punched in a silver tone metal. It's 3-footed. I love the 3 feet. And it has the mesh on the bottom. The lid comes off just fine. And that's going to start at $6. It should say flower adornment, not glower adornment. Cute little trinket box. You could also put like rose petals or some type of scent, maybe a cotton ball with some essential oil in it, because with the open sides, it would really be nice in terms of a diffuser of sorts. All right. How about a ginger jar for a great price? This one I've had for a while, so I went as low as I can go on this one. It is a Toyo Botanic, which is the sticker. I'll show you the sticker on it. And it's these, like the Celadon green. It is Japan. It has these pheasant on it. There's one in the air, one on the ground with these beautiful botanical flowers. It is not decorated on the reverse side. The lid has the flowers. Then no chipping or any damage on this. No wear on the gold. That is still intact. Just that Celadon green. It is a lidded ginger jar. It's going to start at $6 and it's running. Hello, Galloping Ghost. Welcome in. Take a look in the shop if there's anything you'd like to have me run again or look at. Please let me know. All right. Off you go to the side here. And we have this beautiful Russian hand-painted black lacquer trinket box. It is signed right down here on the bottom. This is a church. It's hinged. It's in excellent condition. It's painted red on the inside with a little bit of felt. It's not glued in, but it's in there. And that's going to start for $15 and it's running. They're so ornate. Boy, they must have good eyesight or they must work under a microscope because I can't even see it to paint that. No chips, no scratches, just perfect. All right. How about a sweet little stone alabaster with the mother of pearl inlay in oval shape, and it's reticulated. It has the openings in the side. There's an old sticker residue in great condition. No issues. $5 start on that. It's just very sweet. I like oval shape. I have that other one over there. I think it's $8 for that one. It's a heavier one. And whoa, here, let me throw it. Did I break it? Nope. All good. This one is just really, really nice. It's also similar to the alabaster stone. This is more of a white alabaster, but look at the inlay detail here. We've got it inlaid or painted. No, that's inlay or carved and painted. Red flowers with the mother of pearl in the interior. We have some little tiny flowers. We have the star in the center. Very intricate work done on this one. That looks like paint. Yeah, that's just paint. Just needs to come off. Somebody painted their house and got a little paint on this. But it might even be some type of like malachite or whatever, because look at the graining on the green. It's so beautiful. And then it goes around the edge of the box too. Just a residue of grease pen and a sticker. No chipping. No issues. Gorgeous though. It's just a lot of detail work went into that. $12 start and it's running. Getting hot here today. 101 today in Phoenix. Again, we're getting unusually warm temperatures for March. So I'm thirsty all the time. So this is probably originally a cigarette box. So you would put your cigarettes in it and put it on your, cigarette table. It even has a little residue of ash around it. But it can be used as a trinket box. I love this beautiful, I love the combination. The black with the pink and the green is just stands out. It's a rectangular box. Then you have the black on the edge. It is a Thomas Germany trinket box, cigarette box, no chips. Look at the gold, even on the interior, is intact. I love it. And it is going to run for $10. Hello, Love Sparkle. Welcome in. Take a look in the shop. Still have some great vintage glass left. And I have 3 more items, and then I've run through everything. So if there's something you're wondering about, now's the time to be thinking about asking me. All right. Let's see this next item. I love this. It's kind of like a circus tent. Reminds me, doesn't that remind you of a circus tent, that shape? This is Tiara Glass, Indiana. It is a tent lid candy dish. The lid just has these kind of textured medallions on them. Not sure what those shapes would be. But on the base, and it has it's hexagonal, 6-sided. It has the eagle, star, eagle, star. It is unmarked on the base. There are no chips. I'm just double checking. Let me check the lid as well. Nope, we are in good shape on this. No damage whatsoever. Beautiful candy dish. I love how tall the pointed finial, which I didn't check. Nope, finial's good. It's going to start at 10 and it is running. What I love about the clear is you could put like colored M&Ms in there, and it adds that little touch of the burst of color that you need, Yay, thank you. And do I have one more or two more? Two more. So I have these 2. These are the full-size large egg coddles. Egg coddles are made in England, and they're to make your little soft-boiled eggs. So you would put a little bit of oil or water inside. You would heat up a pan of water. You would lay these in the water, and they would make soft-boiled eggs. And then you could just take the lid off, get your spoon, and you could eat your coddled egg from a coddled egg jar. These happen to have beautiful little, I'm not sure what kind of flowers are those. They're not dogwoods, are they? What do you guys think? What kind of flower? Oh, look at that. It's a yellow one. Different kinds, it looks like. Maybe peonies. I don't know. So these are going to start at 12. You get both of them, a set of 2 for $12. I do have some smaller sizes. These would be like 2 eggs almost, or large, maybe a duck egg or something like that. I do have the smaller size I can pull in if you're interested. Yeah, I have a set of 2 smaller, another set of big with different designs on them. The other set of big looks like it has more like pine needles motif on it. And last but not least, who doesn't love themselves some opaline glass from the Victorian era? Pink opaline, hand painted. It still had powder in it, guys. Somebody used it as a powder jar. In fact, oh yeah, it still smells like powder. I love that. The gold is kind of faded on it, but look at the beautiful Art Deco-ish, or Nouveau style painting on the lid. There is one little chip right here, but it's very insignificant. Here is the base, no chipping. The gold is still in excellent condition. You guys can see, do you see the powder there? Oh, it smells good. And we've got this deco or Nouveau decoration, that's sticker residue on the side as well. Here's the base, great condition. Oh, got some powder fell out, and that is going to start at $40, and it is running. It is, I have a little table. It's a 3-tiered table, and I have all of my Victorian on it that will fit because some of it won't, it's too tall to fit, but I'm like, well, I'll put it in the show. I have a little Victorian collection going right now. All right, guys, that was my last item. Let me do a quick scan. And if there's something you see in the scan, let me know. I can show it to you or run it again. And then we'll see who's on that we can rate into. So I have this cute little, not really vintage. Well, I guess he could be vintage. He's Cracker Barrel, but it's hard to say. Got some little trinket dishes, 3-footed crystal. We've got some candy dishes right there. I've got some canisters, Ellie Smith in a federal glass. That's Ellie Smith. That's a sweet little candy dish in the shape of a piano. I love that thing. Got a few trinket boxes with lids up here. More canisters, some egg coddles, a powdered. I've got this set of Fenton creamer and sugar with lids. We've got that we saw. Let me move my water bottle. We've got this old antique jar, like a jam jar with a handle. It's silver plated. A Jeanette lipstick and powder jar combo. A lidded candy, sugar, whatever. And another little alabaster trinket box. So if there's nothing that you would like me to show you or run, let me see who we have on right now. Looking for somebody that I have never rated into. Hopefully I'll find that person. You know what? We have Rose Co. Vintage, El Martel, Charming Tail Galore, and more. We also have Fragile. Okay, so it looks like Rose Co. Vintage I have not rated into. So we're going to rate into Rose Co. Vintage. And let me get this turned around so I can say thank you very much for joining me today. And I will see you next Thursday. I won't see you on Monday for weekly finds. I'm thinking Thursday's theme is going to be mermaids if I can pull it together. I have way too many mermaids in my collection. It's time to let some go. So we'll be doing that poolside should the weather, I think the weather will be fine. It's been so warm, but thank you for coming in. I'm Stacy. I appreciate your participation, whether you're just here watching or buying, it doesn't matter. I just appreciate you. So let's go see Rose Co. Vintage, and I hope I see you next week for mermaids. Here we go.